Your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here is what's happening. We all know who is on the schedule this week. The 49ers kryptonite, the big bad Kansas City Chiefs. And there's two ways the Niners could go about addressing this game, and you're going to hear both of them right now. First up, take a listen to Trent Williams after the win over the Seahawks, downplaying the significance of the matchup.
It's a game. It's another game. I mean, it's not like we can get payback for losing in the Super Bowl. That ship has sailed. So it's another game. We got to come out and try to play complimentary football. We got to, obviously, we know what type of team that is. One of the best teams in the league. You know, all-star quarterback. You know, great coach. So it's going to be a tough game regardless. So, you know, we're going to take these 3 days off and regroup and come try to put a complete game together.
I love the first part of what he said. There is nothing the 49ers can do about losing the Super Bowl. So just throw that storyline into the trash. But it's not just another game. It's not, okay? The 49ers have never beaten the Chiefs since Patrick Mahomes became the starter. You've lost 2 Super Bowls to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. It's not another game. You need to see the ball go through the net just for your own confidence. Listen to Nick Bosa kind of take that tact after the win over the Seahawks.
Obviously, this was a big one to get, and now we have a little time to get some guys healthy. And then, yeah, I mean, we have a long road ahead, and it starts with the team that we haven't beat yet since I've been here. So definitely trying to get the monkey off our back with that one.
That's the way I would go. Acknowledge the truth. There is a monkey that you have to get off your back, and that's just the reality of the situation. In the 4 games the Chiefs have won over the 49ers, they have outscored them 138-92. It's time to end this. Get the win, not only because you need to get over 500 for the season, but also because you need to show the world, and more importantly, yourselves, that if you did have to face this team again in a Super Bowl, you have what it takes to beat them. We always give you the injury report here. Now, the Niners didn't have an official one because it was just a quote unquote bonus practice coming off the Thursday game, but we might as well run through it quickly. First and foremost, Ricky Pearsall practiced in full. That is still very, very cool. Mooney Ward, Fred Warner, George Kittle, and Demetrius Flanagan-Foles were all back. Jordan Mason participated in the blue non-contact jersey, while Malik Mustafa and Jordan Elliott worked off to the side. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Tuesday, Matt Barrows gave some love to Renardo Green after his game-saving interception against the Seahawks. It's in The Athletic. If you want to read it, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch, JT O'Sullivan broke down Brock Purdy's game on Thursday night. Highly, highly entertaining, and JT gave some love to Deebo Samuel, who did something he normally doesn't do, especially in big games. So that was very cool to see. If you want to find out what Deebo got credit for, again, link description episode. One thing you may have missed, probably the most underrated matchup of this game coming up, is Dominic Puni against Chris Jones on the interior of the offensive line. Dominic Puni talked about that matchup yesterday, and he said now that Aaron Donald is retired, this is probably the biggest challenge for any interior lineman in the NFL. He looks forward to it. He's talking to people to try and get help and insight and tips on how to hold your own against Chris Jones. Have a feeling in a crucial moment, we may hear from Mr. Jones, as he has a history of doing against the 49ers. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network wherever you get good audio podcasts. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Click the bell to get notified every time we're live, which is every single weekday and after every Niners game for you. Enjoy your Tuesday, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.